pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta. Tampoco te pido que vuelvas rogando perdón si lloras con los ojos secos y hablando de ella. Ay, amor, me duele tanto que te fueras sin decir a dónde. Ay, amor, fue una tortura.
Hi everybody, my name is PCNPL, and in this video I'm here to show you guys on how to master and mix your female vocals in FL Studio. Alright, so this video is mainly for beginners and also those who are already into FL Studio but don't know how to go about vocals, vocal techniques, vocal mixing and mastering. Alright, so I'm going to break down everything from the beginning up to the end, so make sure you watch this video so that you don't skip any part. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to mute the vocal. I'm going to mute the beat. So this is how the vocal sounds.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
All right. So if we come to the mix channel here, as you can see, so this is the main vocal that we have. Then you have reverb. Then I have some backing vocals here. Then this is the instrument. In fact, let me rename this. This is the beat. All right. Then here we have parallel compression. So what I'm going to do, I am going to mute everything so that I start showing you guys step by step on how I mixed these vocals. So this is how the vocal sounds.
No pido que todos los días.
So this is without reverb. So these are the plugins that I have on my vocal here, as you can see. So I'm going to mute everything. And then I just walk you guys through. So now this is how the vocal sounds without any plugin on it.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
Yeah, so as you can tell, it sounds raw. It sounds like low. It sounds down. So yeah. So now let's polish up these vocals with these plugins that we have here. So the first thing that I did, I had to put autotune. Yeah, so this is the autotune that I'm using. And by the way, guys, all the plugins that I'm going to show in this video, I have them. So if you need like any of the plugins that I'll be using in this video, make sure you just send me a DM or maybe write me on WhatsApp. And by the way, we have a WhatsApp group where we share these plugins and information. Okay, so like I said, so we start with autotune. So this is a before.
No pido que todos los...
With this is after autotune.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
All right, so my vocalist, my artist is a really good singer. So like I didn't add a lot of autotune, as you can see, just like 39. I can even put it to 46 because she is a good singer. I mean, yeah. So autotune would depend with the vibe of the song that you're mixing. So if your singer is really good, I think you don't need to add too much. But if your singer is not that good, I think you can add more. And also, it's not about the singer being good, it's about the vibe. So let's say if you are mixing an Afrobeat song, I think those would require more autotune. Yeah. But for this vibe, I didn't want to add a lot of autotune. Then here on the humanizer, I wanted my artist to sound as human as possible. So I had to put it at 47. Yeah.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
Then this is the key for the song. So if you don't know how to find the key for your song, you can just go on Google and then search for key finder. Then when you go to the website, you just drop your beat there. It will show you the key for your song, because sometimes it takes time, like where you start like going through these stuff, like but it might steal your time. So make sure you just drop it on the website and then to show you the key as fast as possible. All right, so after autotune, then we went on to add the S1 stereo. So this is just like a noise remover, a noise reduction remover. Oh, did I say it right? A noise remover to say. So this is before.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
So with it.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todo.
Yeah, so like my recording environment was clean, so I didn't have to add a lot of the voice, the noise reduction or the noise remover. I just added a bit of it because I made sure that the vocals were recorded in a very clean and quiet environment. So make sure you do that too for you to reduce your work on this. After this, I went on to add the EQ.
No pido que todos los días sean.
So this is before.
No pido que todos los días sean.
After.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
Yeah, so what I did here, I just had to cut a bit of low ends somewhere here. Then here I just had to find a bit of noises.
No pido que todos los días.
Then cut them down like that. This is basically what I did on this first EQ, because we have another EQ here coming, and I'll explain later. Then the next plugin that I added was a compressor, which is one of my favorite compressors. This is Arovox Stereo.
No pido que todos.
This is before.
No pido que todos los días.
After.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
You guys can get the difference, right? Like, it's already punchy. It's already like giving the vocal that heavy vibe. And make sure, as you mix your vocals, make sure you mix together with the beat. It's very important to play the beat. No wonder, as you can see, I have my beat here, so that I play them together, and that just gives you the balance that you need.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
Alright, so the vocal sounds good already, but let's spice it more. So the next thing that I added was an EQ, as you can see. So on this other EQ, I added the Pro Q3, one of my favorite EQs as well.
No pido que todos.
From Fab Filter.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los.
So what I was doing on this EQ, I was just trying to remove some muddy sounds here, some muddy frequencies here. That's it. That's what I did on this EQ. All right. Now the next thing that I added was also an EQ. So this is called SS Channel by Waves. So this was on this plugin. I was just trying to add some high frequencies to the vocal. So this is before.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
Then this is after.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que.
Yeah. So basically, what I did on this plugin was just to increase this high frequency. As you can see, HF stands for high frequency. I had to push this to somewhere around, let me just say 7K somewhere here. Yeah.
No pido que todos los.
So it was like this.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
Right, so this just makes your vocal crisp, and then just opens up the vocal. Okay, so after adding the SSL channel, I went on to add the Cloud Vocal Stereo. Yeah, so this is the before.
No pido que todos.
This is after.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
You guys can get the difference already, right? Like, it has opened up the vocal sounds in that stereo dynamic, and then it just like brings the vocal out. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite plugins, and this is a very important tool, guys. So what I did on this plugin was simple. I just left the bass on upper. Then I had to push this stereo to, what's the number here, to negative 1.3 dB somewhere here. Yeah, and then it sounds like this.
Pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
Like I said, always play with the beat. So let's try to also play the beat.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
All right. Then after that, what I do mostly after I add all the plugins, the last plugin that I put is a de-esser, just to cut on those harsh sounds, the S sounds. So the beat is muted. Let me just play for you. Let me play this again.
No pido que todos los días.
This is without a de-esser.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
You guys can get the S sounds right on Sunday Soul, but after we engage the de-esser, those sounds are reduced. The S sounds are reduced.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido.
So the S sounds are supposed to be there, but they're not supposed to be so harsh. So we still need the S sounds, but they're not supposed to make noise or to disturb the ear. So that's basically the work of the de-esser. So what I did on this de-esser was very simple. I just pushed this to somewhere here. So I won't be giving you digits. So like for the de-esser, these are the digits that I have, but you can, this goes in accordance with the vocal that you have. Your vocal might be so hashy, or it might be normal. So you don't have to like really get these details. You can just like try and play with this knob here, the threshold. Play with the knob in accordance with the vocal that you're mixing. So this is basically what I did on the DSR.
No pido que todos los días sean.
So let's play with the beat again.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
Alright, so this sounds good already, and for some people they would leave it here. But for me, this sounds okay, but it's not really that standard. I feel like the vocal is not really up there, like it's not really in the mix. So one of the most important thing that I do parallel compression. So this is where parallel compression comes in now, as you can see. So basically on this channel for this compression, what I put is a C is a class 2A stereo. So this is the compressor that I put here. On the compressor, I don't touch anything. I just like drop it there. Then after that, I route the main vocal. So this is the main vocal. I route it to this. So basically, just click here and then you route it to this track. Yeah. So without the beat.
No pido que
Listen to this. This is without the compressor.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
This is with the compressor.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes.
It just makes the vocals dance, like it just makes the vocals sit well. Then let me just play this with a beat or so.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes. No pido que todos los días sean.
You guys can get the difference, right? Without the compressor. Now let's put it again.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
Alright, so this compressor really does a good job. Like, so make sure you route this to this parallel compression. It really does magic. So I do the same thing even for rap vocals. And in my next video, I'll be showing you how to mix rap vocals because I have a lot of projects there that I would like to share with you. Then after doing this, alright, before I go, let me just also mention to say this compression also helps you to balance the vocal. So let's say if your vocal was low on the beat, you can just play around with this compression here. Just take it up, or maybe if it's too high, take this compression low, or you can play with the main vocal here, the sound. So you can play with these two knobs to balance your vocal on the beat. Then after this, the next thing that I did was basically just adding reverb. And on this song, I didn't even add delay. Yeah, because this was just basically a cover song, so I wanted to flow with the reverb. That's all. So this is the reverb that I use. So basically, you route this like same way we did to this, but you route it to reverb. So I routed this. I routed this to reverb. I mean, I routed this track to this reverb. So this is the reverb that we have, and this reverb that I used was this H reverb. This is one of my favorite reverbs now, and these are the settings for my reverb. So this is just like the time that your reverb will take to sound, or how long your reverb will take. So this is reverb time in short. So
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta.
So what I do to my reverb is this. I put an EQ just to cut on the lows because I don't need these low frequencies. So basically on somewhere here on 200K, I cut, then I just leave the high frequencies somewhere here, the mids and the high frequencies. So this is how it sounds.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol.
So with a beat.
No pido que todos los días sean del sol. No pido que todos los viernes sean de fiesta. Tampoco te pido que vuelvas rogando perdón si lloras con su.
Alright, so the next thing that I did was just mixing the backing vocals. We shouldn't forget about them also. So I have two backing vocals here, these here.
Ay, amor.
Yeah.
Ay, amor.
So with the vocal they're going like this.
Ay, amor, me duele tanto con sus ojos secos y hablando de ella. Ay, amor, me duele.
Alright, so this is basically what I did on the backing vocals. Let's put the mouse here.
Ay, amor.
Yeah, so without delay, they sound like this.
Ay,
I mean, without reverb.
ay, amor.
So on the backing vocals, I had like almost the same stuff. I just copied the same things that I had here, the same plugins. So this is basically how you copy. So you just go here, you go on files, and then just like you drag this, you grab it with the left click like this. Then you paste it on any track that you want to paste. So this is just an example on how to paste. I was just trying to show you here. So back to the backing, as you can see. So these are the plugins. I think the settings are the same, everything that I showed on the main channel. The only difference here is that I added Vitamin, yeah, for the backing. So basically there's this nice plugin, and then I went to get this preset called on vocals, the preset called backing vocal 2. So that's what I added just to make sure to, to spice up the vocals, because these are the backing vocals. Then apart from that, what I did was just adding this S1 imager. This just like sprays the vocal, like just gives that stereo vibe that you need for a backing vocal. With, without, with. You guys can get the difference, right? Like the vocals are like they're like far away from each other, like they're giving that, you know, that backing vocal. Yeah, so like I said, I always end it with the de-esser. So the same de-esser that we had there, just to cut on those S sounds. So it sounds like this. And I just had to throw in also some reverb here. So I routed this track to the reverb. So it sounds like this. Again. So with the vocal.
Ay, amor, me duele tanto.
Yeah, with a beat.
Ay, amor, me duele tanto.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Then apart from that, every time I want to on my master channel, I mean, mostly if my mixes are good, everything is balanced, I just throw in this L1 Ultra Maximizer Stereo. So this is like a master plugin that I put on my master channel. So this is basically what I do. Yeah, so this is supposed to be on actually. So I just throw in this limited, and that's all. So this is how it sounds basically.
Ay, amor, me duele tanto que te fueras sin decir a dónde. Ay, amor.
Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Give me a shout out, like give me more suggestions on what I should talk about next. And if you need some of these plugins, make sure you send me a DM, and catch me in the next video. So my name is PCDPL. Thanks for watching, and see you on the other side. Thank you.